All right. I know it says monstrous centipede. It's actually fiendish monstrous centipede, but there's too many words. So, 6 large, fiendish, monstrous centipedes crawl out of the ceiling, floor, and walls, attacking you guys. Crux and Guglug are going to be surprise hit. The rest of you were able to just nimbly move out of the way because you caught it just at the right moment in the corner of your eye to dodge. It's amazing. Not really. As a rug, it's not that amazing that it didn't get him because, I mean, it's hard to reach him. So the one that tried to get him from the ceiling, had issues. The weird part is he's so big, how did you fucking miss? If you guys didn't pass your listen checks, it would have just been surprise attack everyone.
Surprise ramp.
And surprise attacks miss. The one going after Crux bites and he puts his hand out and stops it from making contact with the rest of him. Kind of, like a snout boot kind of a deal. And Glug just kind of lifts his arm and gets out of the way. Welcome back, Kelb. You were saved by your allies for picking the right high or low to see if you were going to get surprise attacked or not.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, you are being attacked by 6 large, monstrous, fiendish, monstrous centipedes. I guess I said monstrous twice, whatever.
My god,
Double monsters.
Trouble the monster.
So, initiative.
All right, roll initiative.
What's an initiative?
It's that thing you don't have at work.
Wow, I do. Yeah, I got a double roll. Let's go.
Well,
My dice rolled into the dice roller, fell out, and hit the dice roller again.
did I disconnect or is everyone
No,
just
you're
being
here.
real quiet? Okay. Just no one was moving.
No, you
or
disconnected, Lamb.
wasn't sure.
I'm just giving Marcus time to actually roll 60 20s for the centipedes.
And then add their shit. Okay, Kelb,
14.
Lamb,
12,
what's your dex?
20.
Okay. Tate,
14. Dex is 16.
what was your dex, Kelb?
I already modified the order. Or don't even worry about it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Jared
19.
and Noah.
19.
Who has a higher dex?
14.
20.
Apparently, I just don't get any initiative today.
All right, order goes. Jared, Noah, Centipede, Tate, Kelb, Lamb, Centipede, 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 Centipede.
So it's a string of centipedes.
Yeah, kind of.
Would they be called a millipede?
No. You're just lucky these things aren't made of humans.
Ew.
What'd you get my reference?
I was trying to make that reference myself, Marcus, but I'm like, I'm not sure how to fucking do that right this second. Like, just off the whim.
Plenty.
Lamb?
I thought Tate was you for a
He was
second.
riding a centipede.
I thought Tate was you for a second, then I thought you were trying to show one of the centipedes had, like, jumped on me.
No. All right, Jared, you're up.
Yeah, I agree with Linus on that one. You?
I am going to draw my seeing ham and attack the one right behind me. And because I just drew my weapon, this first attack, he's flat-footed for.
Since this is your first attack, this is against his flat-footed?
Because I just drew my weapon, the first attack is against his flat-footed.
Gotcha. Okay. What'd you roll? You probably hit.
19.
Yep.
Okay, then I will do both the seeing ham damage and the whatever my I can't remember what the ninja's move is called. Sudden strike. Can I get another d6?
Have some extra if you need it.
These things can be crit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
21 damage. And then I'm gonna begin to key dodge and end my turn.
Okay. He's still alive, but holy shit, is he almost dead?
Flurry of blows, number 3, rolling. $22. 14.
What? 1 minute. How much damage did you say there, Jared?
21.
Okay, just making sure.
Piercing.
Yep. What were your attack rolls there, Noah?
22, 14, 22.
Hit. So roll your damage.
$17 physical.
Don't mind me dying a little. Yeah.
Is that it?
18 fire.
Oh, okay.
I need more dice to make this roll easier when I do that.
What do you need more of?
D6s and one more D10.
Give him 10d6 like me, please. He has dragon breath like I do.
Hi. Hit me.
Thank you.
This one explodes.
What?
How much fire did you say?
18.
Yeah, you put it at -6. The fire seemed to at first not work, and then it definitely worked. You can tell these things have a fire resistance. Not enough to undo 18, but some. Alright, next up is a centipede attacking Ohanzi. Sorry, just getting them where they're supposed to be. I just kind of threw them in earlier. The one that you attacked is coming back at you. $21 does not confirm crit, does it?
No.
All right. You get bit, and
It has a
are-
20% chance to mitt because of key dodging.
Gotcha. Let me roll the percentile. So he has to roll higher than 20, right?
Yeah.
61 would probably make it. So you take 7 points of damage, and next round, next round, or on its next round technically, unless you kill it, then when it would have been its next round, you take another 1d8 plus 1. But for now, I said it out loud, but whatever. For now, you take the 7. That ends its turn, and now it is Tate. Tate, there is bug guts everywhere in front of you.
Is there any parts that look particularly solid,
There's
yet
chin.
malleable?
Solid and malleable. Guts. They've got like meat and organs.
I'm gonna pick up a chunk of meat, douse it in oil, light it on fire, and try to throw it at the centipede.
Okay. How much oil do you have?
I have a flask of it.
All right. Put down the net only has one more use. A flask isn't that much.
I know. That's fine. So try the crafting.
Yep. Roll your crafting.
Probably not this time. 12.
You are able to get it prepped, but it's not going to be able to be thrown until next turn.
Okay.
Hey, Argus, quick question for you.
Yep.
Do you know if the Dragon Breath ability counts as a spell-like ability?
Not sure. I think it is.
I was curious because, you know, if Lamb tries to use it, these things have an SR8 on them, so.
I should have taken Maximize Breath.
And on the topic of SR8, I will be casting Magic Missile at Large Monstrous Centipede 1. And deal 5 points of damage. Assuming it does not resist. You remember how spell resistance works, right, Marcus?
Yeah, I know how spell resistance works. I'm just trying to figure out if it's a spell or not, or a spell like or not.
Well, for Magic Missile, it can resist it.
Magic Missile can. I was figuring out for Lamb's Breath, like you said.
It was 1d20 plus caster level, right? For a spell resist check. Never mind, I'll actually look at myself really quick.
If he's not doing it as a spell, then it is just a supernatural ability. It is not a spell.
Well, part of the reason I asked because I don't have the info to the exact class that he is, but apparently Dragon Breath is a thing in Pathfinder, and it has spell resistance count against
Right.
it. So it was like I have no idea.
Actually, easy way to potentially tell. Give me a second.
In the Player's Handbook 2, it says Breath Weapon Supernatural. Assuming that's what SU is.
Yep,
That's
it's an
okay.
SU. It's not an SP. So it is a supernatural. It is not a spell-like.
Alright. He doesn't have to reverse spell resistance then, but
But you do.
Yeah, I still hit it though. I rolled a 11 in total, so I passed its spell resistance.
Yep.
There's 5 points of damage against Centipede 1.
Okay. This might be kind of stupid. Marcus, so long as I'm taking all the attacks of opportunity along the way, would I be able to move over here? It's exactly 55 feet.
No, because you're not able to get past Monstrous 1. Or,
I
no, wait,
am a small creature.
He's dead. Yeah, you can fit in between 6 and 4.
Oh, wait, he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually not
with
worried
that
about
5
it
points of damage, he got a hole put in his head.
Yeah,
So just
I'm
to make
not...
sure, Kelp, what you did was you rolled a d20, add your caster level, and pitted that against his resistance.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
I looked it up to make sure, though. So, yeah, I'm good.
That's what I was just making sure that you weren't thinking of it like damage reduction. Because initially that's what I did think it was quite some time ago
That's
until
what
I
it
found
sounds
out what
like
it
it
is.
is.
That you would think, but no, what it is it's you roll a d20, add your caster level, so your level of the class using the skill or spell. And if you roll higher than their spell resistance, your spell works. If you roll lower than their spell resistance, the spell fails on them.
And you still use up the...
And you still
spell
use
slot.
the spell. Spell resistance is semi-nice.
But yeah, if that thing's dead,
It's
then
not,
I'm not
top
worried
tier
about it.
ability, but it is, I think,
can be powerful.
second tier.
Oh no, SR19 is pretty damn high.
Oh, it is. But I'm talking about different things comparatively. Kind of like how Wizard is top tier, and fighters at late game become like 5th tier. They start out great, and then nowhere. Anyway, go ahead, Lamb, whatever you're doing.
Alright, so Glug is gonna move over here, take a swig of that alcohol, and then blast him with his breath weapon. He's not actually drinking the alcohol, it's just to... talked about that earlier. It's for dramatic effect.
Right.
So they have to do a DC 20 reflex. Or take a shit ton of damage. 23.
One made it, one did not. So one takes 23, the other takes
11.
11.
Yeah. Oh, I need to...
Number 2 is almost dead. Number 5 is pretty well injured. 2 is just waiting to kick the bucket.
Somebody should take this brick. Smash it against it.
Alright, that was your turn, completely. Yeah, Lum?
Yes.
Alright. In that case, it is number 3's turn. Or not number 3. Yeah, number 3. Who I think is dead. Yep. And after 3, it is 6. Which is here. So he's going to go in for the attack. Kelp does a 19 hit.
Yes.
You are taking 8 points of damage, and you will be taking more damage on its next turn. I use air quotes because it will probably die before then. Alright, next up then is number 2, the one that you almost killed. And it's going to attack its assailant.
Come at me.
Well, I critted,
26.
but there's literally no way
Damn
to
it.
confirm crit than a double crit, which it does not double crit. It actually rolled real shit to confirm. It rolled a 6.
Oh shit, that's right, I have... Forgot about that.
Lamb, you are taking 9 points and you are poisoned.
Oh, no, not even a fort save for that? Fuck.
There isn't, because the poison's must be part of their bite. It's kind of hard to have a fort save if it actually bites into you.
Damn it, if only I was one level higher, I could get rid of this poison.
Where's he at? This one. It crawls along the wall right next to its ally, and it tries to attack, and it missed. With a fucking 18, because your goddamn AC is so fucking high.
Yeah!
Next up is number 4. Who is going to attack Jared, and failed pretty bad with a 2. All right, top of the pecking order, Jared. 1 just snapped at you.
What you mean, 4 just snapped at him?
Right, number 4 just snapped at you. Number 1 is dead. His body is on the ground with a big old hole going in his head and out his butt.
I will attack it. I rolled a 1.
Give me a second.
Big gun!
What did you attack with?
Siangham.
This nerd stuff? We're fighting caterpillars.
Centipedes.
You swing your sword down
Yeah, those.
and miss. The sword stays in your hand, but you do kind of like do a little bit of a jig as you lose a little bit of balance, but you're fine. You overswing a bit. If you're curious, 79. So not that bad.
Does
Is
a
that-
19 hit?
Oh, are you doing a full round?
Yeah.
19 will hit. Is that after minuses? Or not minuses. Never mind.
It's against normal AC.
Right.
Five damage.
On number 4?
Yep.
All right. You chop off one of its legs.
It's
Or maybe a few.
basically like a handheld spear. It's a small piercing weapon.
Gotcha. Yeah, you pierce it, and it makes contact with a couple little legs.
I want to attack number 2 and then number 5. '15th hit number 2.
Hits.
7 physical, 6 fire.
You completely annihilate number 2.
Then I'm gonna punch number 5 with my secondary hit.
Kill steals.
8.
How are you doing with the secondary hit?
2 hits in a turn. That's what the dash means, right?
No. The way that the dash works is you can do what's called a full round action, and you can make multiple standard attacks. Otherwise, if you do a move action, you can only do your top base attack bonus action.
Okay, I understand that now. That'll be my turn then.
After Noah is Centipede 1, whom is dead, but then the person he attacked, which was Jared, takes his poison damage of 9, and then you are no longer poisoned. And then it goes to Tate.
Alright.
Who else
Can
is
I-
poisoned?
Can I scoot past Glug Glug?
Yeah.
I want to separate there, and I want to smash the monster centipede in the face with the brick.
Okay. Roll it. Caleb, you're poisoned, right? You got hit with an attack?
Yeah.
From 6. Did 4 ever hit? No, 4 missed. Lamb, you got hit once, didn't you?
Yes.
It's a 22 hit.
Yes, it does.
Same thing, D4.
What was that?
Same thing as before, D4.
To do what?
Smashing the thing in the face with the brick.
Why don't you use your weapon?
Because I always gotta do the break first.
Are you lighting it on fire?
Yeah, it's lit on fire.
That's your last use of that.
Huh? No,
You
I had one prepped. I couldn't use it though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you hit it. It doesn't do any damage, Tate. It does damage after.
I know. But I'm also punching it, basically.
So you're gonna hold your flaming grenade, basically, and punch it with it? I just want to make sure I have this right.
I guess what I'm saying is I am taking it, knowing that it's squishy, putting it on the spike gauntlets and punching it with that.
High or low?
High.
You're getting affected by your own thing. Roll your punch damage.
Two. 4, 5. Would I count the spike gauntlet?
Yeah, the spike gauntlet takes over.
Actually, how the hell do I roll D3? I guess it doesn't matter.
You have a 3-sided dice. We gave you one.
Is it on this table though, Marcus?
It's not.
Oh, hang on. Oh, apparently I don't have one on mine either. Alright, never mind. Roll a d6, divide it by 2. 1 and 2 is a 1. 3, 4 is a 2. 5 and 6 is a 3.
Alright, 5 points of damage.
Alright, you said 5?
Yep.
Okay. After Tate, then, is, Kelb.
Does Centipede 6 look worse than Centipede 4?
Let's see. 6 and 4. 4 looks worse than 6.
Okay, well I'll be casting a repeat spell magic missile at 6. And if it's not obvious, my thing with this character is metamagic.
So he's, magic missiling number 6?
Yes, and it'll be modified with repeat.
Okay.
Game, fuck you. First magic missile is not hitting, Marcus.
Am I able to fit in that square?
Are you sure, Kelb? I thought magic missile's an automatic hit.
Yeah, it should be. It can't miss.
It's an automatic hit, but it can be spell resisted.
Gotcha. That's what you were rolling.
Yep. And I rolled a 1. Even with my 3 levels, it does not hit. It resists it.
Okay. The magic missile just bounces off its chitin. It actually bounces off of it and onto 4, and off of 4 onto it, and off of it and onto 4, kind of like a game of Pawn, and then eventually it bounces away.
Am I able to fit into that space, Marcus?
Yeah. Uncomfortably.
I'm going to switch to my power aura which will add 3 to everybody's damage. And I'm going to hit this thing with my Morning Star. Attempt to hit it with my Morning Star. Probably not going to work. Actually, 18.
That's a hit.
For 11 damage.
All right, you give him a good wallop. So, 1 minute. Okay, number 6's turn. This makes the poison go off for Kelb, which does 6 points of damage. And then it's going to attack Lamb. And miss. So that gets us to number 4. Who's going to attack Jared. And barely misses. Which takes us to number 5, where Lamb's poison goes off. For 4 damage.
Ow.
And then it's going to attack Tate. Or wait, who's right under it? No, Tate. Tate tried to punch it, or did punch it.
Yep. Come on.
And misses. Alright. Back up to the top of the pecking order. That's you, Jared.
Yeah, I was checking on what type of action something I can do is. I am going to turn ethereal.
Okay.
Again.
Excuse me, but it's
Now you are able to
No, Tate,
do
we're
multiple
evil, so he's...
standards or do flurry of blows.
Oh wait, yeah.
Flurry.
Oh my god, it's 3.
13 to hit?
Yes. Then a
That's
16.
a miss. And then 16, that's a hit.
And then 22.
That is a hit.
Uh, 19 physical.
It is dead.
His corpse is disintegrated by fire.
Pretty much. You put him at -11 with just physical, so whatever fire damage. There's nothing
18
left.
fire.
Even the chitin melted. It's just ashes. You just punch, gone.
All right, how much damage should I take?
Roll me a d4.
D3, you mean?
No. D4. The D3 was for your punch. Or the D3 was your punch. The D4 is for this fire thing, because it's actually a D2.
3.
Alright, 2 damage on you.
That means 2 damage on him, too.
It's dead. It is long gone.
Oh,
Your hand is on fire.
good job, Crux. I go to high five Crux with the burning hand.
I continue the high five.
He is unaffected.
Fire resistance 5.
Well, we have
His,
a funny thing to do now.
His high, since the fire goes out technically after the turn, his high five put out your fire.
Oh. That looked cool.
Combat's not done. There's still Centipede 4 and 6.
I know, but I can't exactly,
So up next then is Kelp.
I think I could do is move there.
You gotta...
You can move through Cal.
Anyway,
And I-
repeat spell is going off, so that magic missile is going to be hitting the same target again immediately.
You're basically going through his legs, Tate. Because you're small and he's large and you're allies, you can move through his square. If you were medium and a 5x5, it would be very difficult. But it's large and small and a 10 wide. So
Marcus,
going between his legs. Anyway,
magic
yeah.
missile deals 6 damage to number 6
Okay.
due to repeat spell. And then, because meta magic, I will be casting a maximize empowered acid splash on number 6.
Okay.
Which I will need to quickly double check to see if it can still be spell resistant or not. I think it can, but may as well check.
I think it does, since it's just a spell.
There are certain spells that can't be spell resistant, and apparently acid splash is one of them. I don't have to worry about that. Uh, 50% of bonus of what, 3? It'll be 4 points of acid damage, Marcus. Technically 4.5. I was number 6 looking after all that, by the way.
You said 4 damage?
Tactically 4.5, but yeah, 4.
Hanging on by a thread.
Going to go over yay and hit 4 with my Morning Star.
Okay.
$22. Cal, were you adding 3 to your damage rolls?
What?
Because of my aura?
Does that aura actually affect spells?
It affects damage rolls. Did you make a damage roll?
Or a spell?
It's still a damage roll.
In which case, no, I did not add 3. I didn't figure those would be affecting spells.
Lamb, that's only melee.
Is it?
Yep, bonus on melee damage rolls. Equal to your aura bonus.
No, it is. Never mind. I need to mark that better on my sheet. Maybe that was the old version. 13 damage.
Hanging on.
Damn. I would hit it again, but I moved.
Alright, one's gonna attack Lamb, the other's gonna attack Kelb. Lamb, it missed. Kelb, it got.
The hell did you do to Arceus?
Turned him into cheese.
What are you talking about? He's the big cheese. Look at his fat stacks.
Have you just been waiting for someone to ask that?
Yeah. It's the big cheese Arceus with his fat stacks. Anyway, 8 points of damage with poison damage on its way.
Are you even fucking rolling the damage, Marcus, or are you just going with max? Because that's twice I saw you've hit me with 8.
Max is 9. It's 1 plus D8. And yeah, I rolled
yeah,
it.
it is. This one, forget about the plus 1.
That's my poison you dice. Right here. The brown one.
Which for some reason blended into the wall in my eyes really damn well, more than it should have.
We're tired. We're up an hour past what we normally end.
Yep. Basically, as soon as this combat's done, you guys will move forward a little bit, and then we'll end with the cliffhanger thingy. Which marks about the halfway point. Technically, a 1/3 point is where you're at now. Right? 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Kinda. Whatever. Anyway, back to the top of the pecking order. Jared.
I am going to sheath my weapon.
I'm gonna have the wings come up, fly over, and pretty much drop kick at number 6.
Roll me a fuck, acrobatics isn't a thing. Roll me a We'll just roll me a dex.
9.
Roll me another dex.
22, nat 20.
High or low?
Hi.
All right, you saved yourself. You fly over as Kelb's shoulder. I'm having issues with that name. You fly over Kelb's shoulder, but you kind of startle him because he thinks it might be another centipede. So he kind of moves his head real quick, which takes you kind of out of the motion. But you're able to recover in your little air tumble and come down with your kick. So, roll your attack.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
22.
Roll your damage.
Four physical, 6 fire.
It dies. Tate, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna go right there. I'm actually gonna use my axe. Swing against this.
You guys now see that the axe that has been on his back this whole time turns out to not just be a little play thing that's fake. It is an actual great axe. It's an actual weapon. Roll it.
I did. I got...
A what?
I hit 17 plus 15. 32.
Yep. Roll your damage.
$11 points of damage.
And that one dies as well.
Before we go too much farther, how's everyone's health?
Pretty much max.
Depends. How much more am I taking from the poison?
I'm gonna laugh if it's 8. I'll even do it in front of you.
I'm at 152 of 160.
I'm close to missing a quarter of my health.
Okay, it's 2.
I am currently at 40 out of 64.
So Noah's almost full. You're at like a 2/3. Okay.
I'm only missing 8.
Did you even take damage? No. You
Everyone's relatively injured. The only one that's really not is Noah's character.
Did Jared take a hit?
And mine.
Yeah, Jared's been hit.
Oh.
I technically
didn't
took
mark it on this
18 because
thing.
the con damage, but...
What's your health, Jared?
54 of 70.
I'll heal both of you for 10. Both you and Cal.
Calvin, Jared. How much health do you have right now, Lamb?
To heal people for, or my total?
Your total.
130.
You technically don't have to worry about the health I've lost, Lamb.
No.
Regeneration 5.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that.
I kind of did too.
Fuck that then. Jared, you're getting healed for 15? 15. That should put you at -1. Down 1. And I
Yeah,
have 5
15 would be
points.
69 and 70.
Now I have 5 points. I can heal someone else later. So they don't die.
So are you guys taking a breather and sitting in this dark cave just using aura to heal?
It's not aura. I'm just touching them and they heal.
Gotcha. Oh, you use your aura to heal yourself.
No, my aura will heal you. Will give you regen 3 up until you have half health.
Gotcha.
Whereas
So
I
it's
just-
not helping for that.
So
Gotcha.
it's emergency health aura.
Right. Well, we'll worry about health here later to figure out who's sitting at what.
Oh, I mean, we already dealt with it, so.
I mean, for me to ask, so I can have it written down. Put yourself in the position that you want to be walking in.
Yeah, I think the way we had it before was pretty good.
Tate.
Cheide, you taking up the rear? What? Alright, and back to swiftness.
Alright, you all get to hear when you can hear the sound of wind and water.
Earth, fire, heart.
What do you do?
I wasn't sure if you were trying to put the cliffhanger on.
Mm-mm. Just waiting to know what you want to do. You get to a fork in the road, and to your left there is the sound of wind and water.
I'm going to move silently and hide over to Yay.
Roll your move silent.
Yeah. $14. And 37 hide.
Said 14 for the move.
Yes.
And what for the hide?
37.
Okay.
All right.
Is anyone else being sneaky and following, or not being sneaky and following?
Yes,
I'm
and I got a nat 1 or 11 on move silent, but a nat 20 and ended up in 35 and hide.
I didn't get in that 20 and still did better at hiding than you.
Well, on that nat 1, Wow.
The stalagmites start moving. Have fun with that.
No. So there's that, and then Jared, are you moving silent and or hiding?
Yeah, both.
What'd you get?
$41 move silent.
Jesus.
Okay.
40 hide.
God damn it.
Okay. Calb, are you being silent and or hiding?
Let's see. Can I successfully hide with a negative? What did I say, Liam? -3 to hide.
Something like that, yeah.
I'll try hiding. I won't be moving silently.
So you're just
2.
walking in?
Hide
Okay.
of 2.
Height of 2? Gotcha. Okay.
We need to get you a really big cloak of Elvenkind.
Tate, are you being quiet and or hiding?
Nope.
Alright, well, circumstantial bonus. I can't see you because you're behind his leg.
Okay.
But if he moves his leg, it'll see you. For what's in there. Where we will end as your guys... Actually, roll me a spot, all of you. Go.
Is it spot?
Yep.
$11.
Okay, you see nothing. Lamb?
18.
Okay. Tate?
5.
Jared?
19.
Noah?
25.
All of you see nothing. So I don't even want to put it in there. All of you see nothing. But Crux gets this eerie feeling of being watched.
I also have this eerie feeling of, oh shit, there's water nearby.
Yep. So you're not too sure what to make of your feelings right now, because you feel like maybe you're being watched, but at the same time, maybe it's just your feelings of the water. As far as your Nat 1 goes, though, you walk in. All of you start to walk in. The reason your hide was so good was that you tried to move stealthy, and you fell back into a crevice. And if this were in combat, you would have to spend a move action to get out of said crevice. I rolled a 3 on how bad it is. You fell in a hole.
Woo.
Could be bad. Maybe
Going
that
to be-
creature made the hole.
Gonna do hide, move silently down this way.
I thought you had it where high was bad for those, though.
Nope, high's good. The higher it is, the better the outcome. Things in the middle are basically just Things up above are pretty much just, yeah, you failed, but it's not, nothing happens. Things that are low are, it gets worse. If I do a 1 with a 1, yeah, you tried to move silent and you broke your leg. A 3 is pretty close. You fell into a hole. So you're going to have to try to get out. Nevertheless, before you go forward there, Glug Glug,
Right.
that is where we are going to end it.
Yeah, alright.
You guys entering in, Crux falling in a hole, and the rest of you getting ready for whatever you don't see.
And then I point at Noah and laugh and go back to what I was doing.
I'll tell you what, though. It heard all of you, except for Jared.
I would be afraid if it heard Jared.
It doesn't see anyone but Kelb. Tate, technically, it hears and sees, but he's behind Kelb, so it doesn't.
I'm hard to miss, Marcus. What can
Yeah, I
say?
know.
And like that,